Nice, nice, nice. No bite. No, no. Hey. Stop. 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 Feeling good, buddy? Smile for the camera. Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure if that's a smile, but it's certainly a glimpse of the new film, The First Saturday in May, which has been produced by a couple of local gentlemen, the Hennegan Brothers. Brad is with us along with John. It's good to see both of you guys.
Thanks very much for having us.
I know you guys grew up around the track. Your father was involved with horse racing?
Yes, our father was he was a racing official for the New York Racing Association for 37 years. So we've been around it our whole lives in Aqueduct, Saratoga, Belmont, and we've walked tots around the backstretch. We've been security guards. We've basically done it all there at the racetrack.
And what we wanted to do is we worked in TV and film, and we wanted to bring horse racing back to the prominence it used to enjoy in like the 30s and 40s. So we took a sport that we loved and the access that we had, and used the Kentucky Derby as the goal. To show everyone how horses get to the Kentucky Derby, because everybody knows the Derby.
Well, I know this film is going to make its world premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival. First year, there's going to be a series of sports films at Tribeca, and I think for young filmmakers, that's got to be really, really exciting for you guys.
Yeah, I think the timing just worked out great for us. The name of our film is The First Saturday in May. Our last screening is on the first Saturday in May, right before the Kentucky Derby, and we were lucky enough to follow six great horses, and one of which was Barbaro.
I mean, timing is in many ways everything here as we get a look at some video from the film. But the Barbaro story, which is just a piece of the film, but certainly makes it even more riveting. The highs and then the really tragic lows that ended up happening to Barbaro.
Right. We followed a lot of great horses, and Barbaro was one that we started following in January, and we didn't know that he was going to become larger than life, and the saga of what happened to him after the Preakness, and just kind of how everybody in the world kind of grabbed a hold of this horse and embraced the struggle.
Yeah, it was kind of more than we bargained for. We set out to do this film, and we. In the back of our minds, we dreamed, hey, maybe there'll be a Triple Crown winner, maybe.
Right. And there might have been. I mean, he was that good.
Listen, after he won, we took a step back and said, wow, this horse is, even more special than we thought. So.
Did you get really emotionally involved in Barbaro's story and the fight for life? And for a while, it appeared that he might survive, and then took the turn for the worse. And as you said, the country really got behind this horse as we get a look at Barbaro here. Did you get emotionally involved in the horse?
Yeah, you really have no opportunity to not get involved, because all these trainers and the owners and the jockey, they let us into their lives, and we're hanging out with them all the time. And as Brad said, you could never bargain for something like this. So the Preakness was a really weird day for us, and we had to kind of step back and realize that we need to follow through on this and tell the story in the correct way.
And how did you do that?
Well, we didn't want to sensationalize the whole thing, but at the same time, we wanted to tell the story. And like you said, we got emails from all over the world that have been talking about this horse. And John was there more than I was kind of on the West Coast shooting the horses on the West Coast. But I mean, you were with Barbaro probably 3 weeks.
We would go down to the new Bolton Center quite a bit and talk to the people that worked there. That's where Barbaro was being rehabilitated. And the Jacksons, the owners of Barbaro, were very nice to us and let us go in and shoot the horse as he was recovering. So we were able to get some pretty cool footage.
You look at horse racing and the horse racing world, but also you talk about the Jacksons and the emotional roller coaster that they went through. Here they were in this sport for so many years, and they finally have this horse that could become one of the greats of all time, and then the tragedy at the Preakness. Do you get involved with their emotional roller coaster as well?
Yeah, I mean, we touch upon that, but what we mostly focused on was, I mean, at the racetrack, there's millions of stories, and there's so many people. So we focused on the trainers and the horses and kind of the extended family from there. So, there's so many ups and downs in horse racing, and it's a 365-day-a-year job. There's no fall break, or this is all year round type of thing. So, you know, the highs and lows of this game are unbelievable.
What do you want people to get out of the film? What message are you trying to get out there?
We want to make horse racing cool again, and what we wanted to do was for novices to learn about the sport without jamming statistics down their throat and just showing the people that devote their lives to the horses they love. So it's kind of like learning and having fun at the same time. You don't need to be a sports fan. This is really a movie about people that just happens to be set at the racetrack.
There's a website out there, guys, that people can go to.
Yeah, you can see our trailer. It's on www.thefirstSaturdayinMay.com. That's www.thefirstSaturdayinMay.com, and you can take a look at the trailer. And you know, a lot of people liken this to like hoop dreams at the racetrack.
Right.
Also, you can read about all the interesting characters, because Barbaro is definitely in the movie, but like we have 20 other interesting people whose stories you never would know, and that's what we want people to check out.
And it premieres on Friday?
On Friday.
It's got to be really, it's got to be exciting. Here you got your first film. You guys got to be busting out here.
It's amazing. You know, I mean, this whole experience. I mean, we traveled from New York to Dubai in the UAE, to Arkansas, to California, you know, kind of all over.
We saw the world in making this film.
We saw the world and, you know, went to a lot of racetracks.
Well, it's the first Saturday in May. Again, it premieres at the Tribeca Film Festival on Friday. It is Brad and John Hennegan. Good to see you guys, and all the best with this, because it's getting very good reviews, and I look forward to seeing it.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for coming in. A lot more to get to here.